Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is not my screen. This is a friend of mine. Shout out to Kuro Hitsugi. He was very friendly and happy enough to record this for me on his computer. He's got Sharen. I don't have Sharen, but we've noticed that some Sharens out there aren't optimal. So we're making this as like a guide, like a how-to, so you can get your greatest experience out of Sharen as possible. Sharon's goated. She's really good for these recon missions. She's actually the only descendant that does these the way she does it. She's designed this way. This is her job. So stepping right in here. As you can see, you want to stealth as soon as possible. Have your stealth duration as much as possible. And then you just kill all the ads here in the corner. It's this simple.
Entering stealth state.
Yeah, sometimes you'll run into a little bit of a problem with the enemies detecting you at first, but we're going to give a couple examples of what to do, what not to do, how to reset, and then continue on here. So right now, just giving you an example of like getting the timer on your screen. This is really good. Like if you're in the area in the zone, you're just walking around and doing stuff, and you're just waiting for the timer. You could just post up, have the timer on your screen somewhere visible. You just click X on whatever point or mission you're trying to track, and it tracks it, so you can see the timer wherever. Trying to give you an example of resetting here. We're gonna go on a little route. We're gonna do the same one a couple of times, but I believe that he was farming for something, so we're just gonna show you what we do. Yeah, this is coming out way before this patch that just happened yesterday. Yesterday, like 3 a.m., they did a patch on some optimization. That was Thursday, July 18th. Today I'm recording this voice recording at Friday, July 19th. So it should be a lot better. And honestly, his recording is a lot better than mine. You'll see on the second clip here, we give examples of what not to do while farming with Sharen, randomly in the world. So well, that's a little bit later down in the video when we get there.
Initiating stealth operation.
This is going to be like a good example of how to reset. Like, you don't have to panic. You can just simply do what he just did. If you get caught, like in stealth, out of stealth, or whatever, like they see you, you could just go out of line of sight of the enemies and free stealth. Simple as that.
Initiating stealth operation.
Alright, in this section, we're going to go over what a perfect run looks like, how to reset the recon missions, and yeah, I'll just talk more about Sharen pretty much. I don't have Sharen, but I've seen him play it since he unlocked it, and just like any stealth character, right? Like, you break line of sight with the mobs, you go back to stealth if you need to, rinse, wipe, repeat. So this is just another example of what a run should look like as Sharen. It honestly comes down to like what mods you're running, which ones you upgraded at the mod guy in Albion, and which ones you're paying attention to. It seems like we're theorizing that skill cost is really good, but for sure go for duration and skill cooldown so you can spam your stuff and it stays up during the duration of the cooldown. That's like really helpful on most Descendants. So that's like the way to go. Spam your abilities. It's really good. Can't go wrong with that. So here we're gonna just reset, and we switch between normal and hard mode, and you go to the same area. But sometimes you need to go to the normal area because it's dropping something for a Descendant you might need, or a gun, and you need to get that amorphous material in normal or hard depending on what you're farming. But it's also just good to swap between the both of them. We found that it only worked on a couple maps, and then we started doing more testing and it started to work on more maps. So it could be a guaranteed thing you can reset. Sometimes you gotta wait like a minute, but we're finding that we're getting different server shards every time. So if you reset from normal to hard. But yeah, that's like pretty much what a route would look like. You know, you go to one recon mission, you finish on that one. Maybe you'll go and wait at a void fragment mission, like kind of grind those out, because you're gonna need that material to open some of the amorphous material for the void one. So it's really helpful to like stay as optimal as possible and grind this way, grind in a circle instead of a line. Yeah, that was another example of resetting. Like if you get caught, just break line of sight and reset your stealth. Very simple, and it automatically resets it. This is turning out to be a botch run again, so we're just gonna reset one more time.
You won't find me.
But yeah, once you get this down, you know where to stealth, where to break line of sight, where to grapple on, I think you will be pretty optimal, Sharen. Now, this isn't perfect. Of course, there's going to be somebody else with another video somewhere else explaining how to do this better with more optimized mods. This was literally like 4 or 5 days after this came out, unlocking Sharen, like within the same week. So you know, this is as good as you're gonna get it within the first month of running this game. But yeah, that was pretty much a godly run. No hang-ups after. We reset twice. You know, he got everybody in his ult and then just slayed out the boss right after. Here now we're gonna reset on hard. If not reset, just go to a completely different recon mission. So here's another example. Click X on the waypoint and where you're going, and then you're able to see everything that's dropping, and also the timer, if there is one, if it applies. In advance for this frame rate lag, if you get any, it's just how the game is. This definitely does not mirror what the game is. For some people, it's really good so far, but they definitely did optimize this way better during the patch. So shout out to the studio for breaking their backs and working around the clock for us to get a better experience. In my opinion, they need to break their backs a little harder and optimize intel, but that's just my opinion. Another godly run. It's very simple once you get it down, once you get the grappling down. not gonna make this video long. I'm gonna try to condense as much as possible and just explain what we need to explain. Alright, in this segment we're gonna go over what to do and what not to do with Sharen in your party, outside your party, randomly you see one, and just communication in game. I'm seeing that a lot of console players don't use chat, but some do, so there's definitely a minority and majority issue here. Just get in chat and communicate with your fellow descendants, you know. Chat's there for a reason. If they didn't want to have chat in the base game for console, they wouldn't add it in there, right? So it exists. People are chatting. You know, people in my party right now are on Steam, but we do get a couple console players. They don't use chat, but the idea is just look at chat. You don't even have to rebuttal. You don't even have to talk about that. Chat's definitely there. Go ahead and drop a like on the video if you made it this far. I'm shooting for like 50 likes. These clips aren't as good as my friend Kuro's clips, but I did end up throwing something else at the end with a little bit of the optimization that they implemented after this last patch. So we'll see if that fares out better on YouTube or not. But yeah, I'm a up and coming YouTuber. You know, I've had the account for a long time, but I haven't decided to really make any headway on it here. So I'm gonna try it out and see how far we can get here. Also subscribe if you like this content. It helps, and it's free. But yeah, as you see in chat, we're communicating with this guy. Shout out to Drift Sergeant on YouTube. Looks like he's got a YouTube channel as well, so go look for him. But yeah, he's very communicative. We just shooting the shit right now. But yeah, it's very easy to just open up your chat, even on console, right? You click down on your D-pad. If I get that wrong, just let me know what the correct keybind it is for console. But it's so easy to open up chat and look at that virtual keyboard and type what you need to type. Got a little wholesome moment right here. Really cool dude. Yeah, this is definitely the way to do it here. You know, on the at the end of the day, these are people, so they're not NPCs. You're not playing a solo game. You can solo in this game, but there's definitely a lot to get out of co-op mode and helping out each other and farming with each other and whatnot. So make the most of it. This is how they designed the game. He ended up joining us, and we tried to get into the action here. So yeah, we're just chatting with him, trying to get him in the party. He does, like I said, ended up joining us, and we went on a little farm. But yeah, there's some good people to meet out there. Go ahead and try to make some friends. Touch virtual grass together. This game has a big social sphere to it, big social aspect. So the more you socialize, the more you get out of it, the more you get invited to things, and I think that they will work a little bit better on the social aspect. Maybe even add clans or guilds or whatever they're gonna call that part of the game. Yeah, I plan to make some more First Descendant content in the coming weeks. I want to talk about play. That's the main that I'm trying to go for, and I want to talk about some builds and some guns, and I hope to see you guys there. In this next part, we're gonna see a perfect example of what not to do. This guy pretty much came in. We have Sharen, and it's apparent that we have Sharen. He's on Xbox, and he just didn't notice chat for whatever reason. And I'm pretty sure it's up as soon as there's activity in chat. We ended up killing the boss together, but it's just better if you just allow Sharen to just kill all the bombs and then just get the boss, you know, as fast as possible. There's no right or wrong way to do any of this stuff. It's just that there's an optimal way, right? So, and as you see, he didn't notice chat, you know, kind of just got in, got out. There is more to get for letting Sharen do this for you. So, just so you don't, you know, mess your farm up, if you have a Sharen, if you have the ability to have a Sharen on your team, you should probably use that. So moving right along, just a quick takeaway, and I'm just gonna kind of showcase the optimization that they did. It's not as laggy as that prior clip. Yeah, we talked about Sharen. If you want more info on Sharen, my friend Kuro Hitsugi, he's really good on Sharen. I could get him to explain some of the things that he's running and some of the guns that he uses and his methodology. If you want to see a video for that, just comment down below. Let me know if you want to see it. Moving forward, I am going to be making a few Glay videos on, you know, what I did for farming her regular and her ultimate variations, and the, you know, the pain and heartache to actually do it. It's quite a hard farm, but I'm just gonna save the rest for that video. If you made it this far, thanks for watching for this long. Like, you're amazing. Everything that you guys are doing for me is really good. I'll try to keep up the video content as much as possible if you guys enjoy my content. Yeah, there's really nothing else to say about Sharen other than she's pretty goated at that recon mission. She's a good Descendant through and through. I haven't really seen her versus Colossi much, but we're trying to figure out if you can go stealth in the Colossi room. Probably make a video on that and explaining on how to do it if it's possible. And yeah, like I said, if you made it this far, consider subscribing, because you're one of the very few that actually stays long and watches the entire video to the fullest. So shout out to you for that. Yeah, I'm not going to keep you here any longer. Just going to have this gameplay up for a little bit more, and see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.